If you're in Rome, you behave like the Romans, right? And if you're in UK, you behave like who? Put it in the comment section. Because right now, I'm British. I'm what? I'm British. You right? Are you okay? Thank you for stopping by my channel today. And if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please click the subscribe button and let's get right into this video. Also, I ordered my accent changer and it's been working fine. As you can hear me speak, I'm speaking in the British. Oh, hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Guys, it's not easy to speak that, it's not easy. So, your girl, from now on, want to be speaking like that. What do you think? You like it? Yeah? Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I just want to share with you the tips and tricks, and in fact at the time of this video I don't have a topic yet. Trust me, I don't have a topic yet. I just know that I want to share my life experience with you, what I have learned so far living in the UK, and how you can adapt to living in this country really as an international student or any, in fact if you're an immigrant. The tips that you need to living in this country is what I'm about to share. I'll be sharing this tip according to as the spirit leads actually. There's no notes for it, there's nothing. I'm just here, I want to discuss with you guys. Enough of all those how you want to come to the UK, how you're not going to come to the UK. So let's get right into the tips and the tricks. If you have any point or if you have any tip or helpful tips that can help people settle down real fast and also adapt to living in the UK, please share with me and my subscribers in the comment section because it will really help us. So tip number one is talk about the weather. I I did not understand why people talk about weather when I first moved into the UK. I'm like, what's my business? Sunshine, rainfall. Why are you talking about the weather like that? I mean, you enter the bus and maybe the driver is telling you, "Oh, it's a beautiful day. What do you think?" They start discussing, and before you know it, people get to talk about it. They become friends, at least for that short period of time in the bus or at the train station or anywhere. So you need to talk about the weather. If you are just moving in, you might not really understand why because it was the same that happened to me. Then as time went by, I realized that this weather is something that we need to talk about. Because how will rain fall in the morning and then the weather will change to 23 degrees in the afternoon. And then another rain will fall again in the night. Why? It's something to gossip about. Yes, we need to talk about the weather. If you're in a large gathering or you're among group of friends, you can also talk about the weather. It's one of the icebreakers if you want to get people to talk to you or you want to talk to people. It's a good way to start conversation. Let me just put it that way. Talk about the weather. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Oh, I'm boiling. You know when you say you are boiling, it's because you are hot. But me, I'm not boiling. I'm not even started boiling in this country. I'm still cold, kind of. So if you are really boiling, say you are really boiling. And if you are freezing cold, say it as well. Tip two is the tea culture in this country. I have taken tea and coffee than I have ever taken in my entire life. And that's because of the weather. And then it's the first call of hospitality in this country. When you go to a place, it'll be like, do you need a cup of tea? Do you want a cup of coffee? And all of that. So I'm not even here to tell you that British and tea, they are 5 and 6. I'm here to tell you that one of the ways that you can adapt to living in this country is to offer people a cup of tea or a cup of coffee if you are going to grab yourself one. So I'll take for example, if you're at work and you're going to get a cup of tea, you'll be like, "Hi, do you need a cup of tea? I'm going to grab one for myself." It's the British thing to do. Don't just go to the kitchenette and then grab a cup of tea and you're there sipping it alone. No, go proper. They don't do it that way here. You ask other people, you offer them because tea is free. Don't worry, you won't pay for it at your workplace. Tea is free everywhere. So you're going to grab a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. Ask them, do you want to take some, and all of that. It's British thing to do, like I said. Tip three is smile. they had people like us like this. We like to smile. But the kind of smile that I'm talking about is not this broad smile that I'm giving to you. Because random people just meet you on your way and then they smile at you and you be like, hey, why are you smiling? So I don't know if you're mad. That's in Nigeria in me, actually. But here, you're walking on the road, you're in the bus, or anywhere, and people just randomly smile at you. Smile back, but don't make it too broad or long because while you are trying to gather your own self together, they walk past you. I mean, somebody sees you and they be like, "That's all." And somebody like me, I'm like, for like 5 seconds, where's the person? Will the person wait for me? So learn how to give that short and fast smile as well when someone gives to you. It's a British thing to do. Yeah, we smile a lot here. What's the problem? Why are you frowning your face on the road in the first place? I think that was tip three. I'm not counting, no. I'm just here discussing with you, like I said. And if you're enjoying this video and you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please and please subscribe to this channel. Let's enjoy this gist and fun things together. Also, my new subscribers, my name is Abiola. I don't think I did the introduction. Yeah, but my name is Abiola actually. And if you're seeing me for the first time, like I used to say, do not make it your last. Subscribe and let's enjoy this together. All right. Tip number 4 is for you to get used to the language and terminologies or slangs that they use. Now, I would like to say that getting used to the slangs does not mean you should use it all the time because it might sound rude to the next person. I take for example, if you smile too much at someone or you look at them for a very long time and you're not looking elsewhere or something, they'll be like, you what, mate? Like, they mean, why are you looking at me? Like, stop staring and, they can cause a little ish there. So for that slang, and you want to go and try it somewhere that you want to tell somebody you want it, and the person is not even looking at you. They're looking for trouble. So getting used to the language, getting used to the slang, know when and where to say some of these things that you learn. Especially in this country, people tend to call you, oh, how are you, my love, my darling, my sweetheart, and all of that. Be sure that that person wants to call them sweetheart or darling before you start calling people darling. Because Nigerians, if you call somebody dear or darling or sweetheart, they will spark because, I mean, you're not my darling. But here, you can call anyone your darling, but be sure that they want you to be called that way. This is how you can be sure. If you say hello to somebody and they say, how are you, my love? You know that you can also call that person your love or your darling. And then for the terms that they use, I think some of these things are on Google, right? But I'll just share them with you. Singlets that we used to wear, that's our undergarment. Here, they call it vest. Panties or knickers, panties or boxers, it's called knickers here. And then, what else? The lift we use, they call it elevator here. And then toilet is called loo. I'm not I'm not going to be teaching you English on this channel because I'm also learning. So those are just some of the terms that you need to get used to so that you won't keep saying, oh, you're going to the toilet all the time when you're in the public. It is called loo. You get? You get me now? Another tip or tricks or ways that you can adapt to living in the UK is for you to visit the pub. The pub here is the normal beer parlor that we know in our own country. Maybe beer parlor, beer room, anything you call it, sha. I shall know that they call it or bars. Yes, I just remembered that they call it bars or beer parlor. So if you want to meet the locals, if you want to hear some political gist, you want to hear some football gist, you want to hear gist about the environment or the community where you are in, you can get that at the pub because people tend to go there a lot just to have fun, just sit and drink. Even though you don't drink, you can get some non-alcoholic drink there. I've not visited the pub before, but I'm just saying this is the way that you can adapt to your community or your town, depending on where you are staying. Also, if you're a football person, you can also go to the pub, meet your fellow fans or supporter, and all of that. It's just for you to get used to people, and then you can also learn language. You can also learn the slangs and the terms that they use in the country when you visit those kind of places regularly. When I mean regularly, I don't mean you should go there every time, at least once a week. Okay, this one is very important. Like, it is very, very important. Be polite. Some things in this country that they consider rude, you won't even know until when somebody taps you and say, that's rude or that's annoying, all of those things. And you don't want to be embarrassed. Trust me. So be polite. They don't jump the queue in this place. Mm-mm. There's nothing like, oh, I was here and then you went away and then you want to come back to that place you left. No, 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 no. Just join the queue. If you want to enter the bus, don't jump the queue. If you want to pay for your grocery, don't jump the queue. Just stay where you are to get to your turn. Definitely, it will get to your turn. Another thing is, always apologize when you bump into people. It might be their fault, but it makes you look like you're kinder than the next person. That's not eye service. Trust me. Just learn to say sorry and thank you. Please. You see all those magic words that you have kept under your pillow, go and bring them out because you would use them very well in this country. Especially thank you and please. You're talking to somebody and they be like, how you doing? Can you pass me that paper, please? Please, they say that please all the time. So you have to get used to saying please and thank you. Get used to it. Use it as often as possible because it shows that you're polite. In a nutshell, don't be rude. You don't be rude. Another thing is in the UK, yeah, it is considered rude and annoying for you to talk loudly in the public. It is. Shout out to my Nigerian brothers and sisters. I see what people do on the road. They vex me. They vex me. Because you just meet people on the way and they're on the phone and they're shouting, Awara Lenka, na na na, mommy, can you come? Mommy, that's one. Be like, calm down now. We know you miss home. We know you don't have to shout. And then when they start looking at you, they're expecting you to take a clue that it's for you to lower your volume, for you to reduce your volume. But no, because there's freedom of speech and expression, you just want to be shouting up and down on the road. Go proper now. I mean, so guys, talking loudly in the public is seen as being rude and annoying. So when you're on the phone, you want to be conscious of your volume if you're not shouting and if you're not disturbing the next person. Okay? This next one, Steph, it touched me. Yeah, it touched me small. You need to travel. Yes. Travel, visit neighboring cities. There's more to life than London. I know. There's more to life than London. If you see this one, I'm going to London. If you see that, I'm going to London. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ in London? Go to Wales. Go to Scotland. Go to Scotland. Go to Northern Ireland. Go to, just visit all those places. And then you get to see that there's life in another place. So not just in your city. You see this thing, I'm preaching to myself. I've only been to London, Bradford. Yeah. But I will travel more. I will travel more, don't worry. And we will travel together because I'm going to film it for you and we're going to have so many travel vlogs. So, I've lost count of the tipo, but if you're counting, it's good. The next one is for you to save. See, for you to live, adapt, settle, anything you want to call this thing, for you to shall be okay in this country, you need to save. You don't know when you will need that savings. You really do not know when you will need that savings. Number one, you need to save on your house rent. You don't want to stay in a very expensive studio apartment or flat or shared apartment. And then when you pay your rent, you're unable to save any money after then. Please try to save. Like you can go for shared apartment if you feel like it's 100 or 200 lesser than the studio apartment that you want to stay. That's if you can stay in a shared apartment. I'm not an advocate of that, but if you can, please save on that. Also, stop visiting African restaurants. or stop. See, stop visiting those places. They will chop your money. Like, that's what is eating the money. Major thing. Swap that milk. I know you like pig milk. I know you like I know you like pig milk, you like cowbell, you like all these things. Swap it for that whole milk, that liquid milk that is not sweet. But when you keep trying it, you will enjoy it. Leave beef, goat meat, Titus fish and all of those things. Buy drumstick, buy chicken. It will help you because when you will need your savings, they don't used to borrow money in this UK. Oh, like borrow me £300, £500. I don't think it's easy for you to just borrow somebody money in this UK just like that. So try as much as possible to save your money. If you know that you can trek a distance, please trek. They don't even call it trek here. You are taking a walk. Walk and save that £2. Work and save the £3 and all of those things. So try as much as possible to save. I think I'll just say this one and draw the curtain. Learn how to use the cutlery, especially if you know that at some point in your life in this country you might be going for a fine dining or all those posh places, and then you need to use the cutlery. Please learn it, know it. What I used to know is fork, knife, and spoon before, but now I think I'll put a picture of what the proper cutlery is or a formal cutlery is in this country. Because until I got here, I didn't know that there's something called soup spoon and food spoon. I don't even know if that makes sense. But the spoon that we use is in different is in different shapes and sizes, and then they have different names for it. Teaspoon, yeah, teaspoon is a general thing that we all know. But there is soup spoon, there is teaspoon, then the normal spoon that you use to eat. Also, the fork that we use, there is cake fork, and then knife. There is bread knife. There is knife for eating. You know, there are different things. I'll put it on the screen if that will help, and you can take a screenshot of it, or also check online to see and learn how to use it. Learn how to use the plates as well. Flat plates, soup bowls. Just learn how to use all of those things. And I think those are the tips or things that I know for now that I'm learning. I'll subsequently share more things, more ideas, more tips of living and adapting to the UK life, to the British life. Like I said, please subscribe to my channel, and if you're yet to like this video, please do well to like it and share with your friends and family. Will I see this accent change at the work? I'll see you guys in my next one. Stay blessed, stay warm, stay good, stay happy. I love you. Bye bye.